What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, round two. And I have some new news concerning day number 7, my experience with COVID-19. um, I must say that I haven't felt the body aches or any of those type things as far as um, like the when I'm laying around or like my back or anything like that. I don't feel those type of pains no more. However, I am still having headaches on both sides, on the sides of my temples right here. It kind of comes and goes when it wants to. Um, my smell is way off. My taste is off. Jack Obelisk counterpunch to you, bro, 2 times. Um, like this Coke, right? I had some pizza and I know it's good. The pizza good, but I don't taste everything on it. Like I got ham, onion, hamburger, salami, and pepperoni. Right. Well, I know this Coke is strong, but I don't taste it all. So, like I can taste the fizzle. I can see my eyes watering up from drinking it, but I don't taste it like you should when you have a nice, just scarf down a nice slice of pizza, right? Has my appetite went anywhere? Yeah, yes and no. Some things I don't want to eat because I know I'm not going to taste it. So it's like, why would you waste it? Shit, I got some soup up there, so just take the soup. You know what I mean? This is gonna be the last pizza I buy anyhow. So Wednesday and Thursday, fine, cool. I can stretch it to the end and then eat the rest of the soup because I don't taste that like that. Now, as far as French fries and like potatoes, got vax, can't take the risk. I hear you, Jack. No, no worries. You know, it's just hope it helps and in it don't hurt you trying to help you. That's my only, wish or desire. Because I think people are doing things because they're scared. Again, my thing is you got to be concerned about the people that got the COVID vax and got sick. Or worse. So, but no, I had it's like a stiff neck today, which I couldn't really understand that. Maybe I slept bad again. I'm not the greatest sleeper, so I don't know if that necessarily has anything to do with it. But the sweats is still there. It's not as bad as it was by far. So I'm believing they're getting better. You know what I mean? But like you can tell, it's almost as though this shit is in me. It's almost like the sweat. It's like a film of sweat. It's not like a normal regular sweat. It's almost like your body is getting rid of the corona poison. Almost like you can see it. Almost like someone's spraying something on, and then you can see like kind of like off. And then you can see the off on your skin versus where the sweat is versus where that is. This sweat's different. So it's a weird type of like I don't know. It's a different type of texture of sweat, and I thought that was weird. But it is what it is. Uh, breathing. I'm okay as far as breathing, but here's the deal with that. I have a a natural. It's an air physio, right? Let me show you. I'll show you real quick. Now, this is the air physio. All right, and I bought this months ago because I saw it online and I think, hey, it's pretty good. So you blow into it, you know. But I noticed that I could get a lot more out of this before versus now it's harder to blow. So that's how you're supposed to. But I notice when I do blow into that, let me do it about 10 times. Hell, five. I'll feel dizzy. You know what I mean? So that just shows you like your lung, like my lungs have definitely, they're not like where they should be. So, uh, is it hard? Is it stopping me from breathing? Do I have problems with breathing? No. But is there a difference in my lungs and things like that? Yes, it is a difference. So, just giving you guys a head up on that. But other than that, I think uh, my strength is coming back. Carlos, what's up, brother? Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You know, I got to take another test Friday. You know, uh, Jacko Bliss perm damage, maybe. What the hell is perm damage? Oh, permanent damage? No, I doubt that. You talking about like the COVID? Shit, I certainly hope not. you know, as far as what, Jack? Permanent damage as far as what? Because because see, I tested positive last Thursday, hearing some lung scarring in certain patients. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. I was researching that. I think there's ways you can, but then there is permanent scar and damage. Certain people. You know. Yeah, I heard about the lung scarring, but I think that's from inflammation. I've read. Your lungs have been inflamed or whatnot. So, but no, I certainly hope not, because you never want to something get a hold of you to the point it affects you forever. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Drink plenty of fluids and swear it. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna drink all the fluids I possibly can. I'm gonna start on another gallon of water today. You know, so um, I know we don't have many on here today, but I wonder if you guys get even notifications from this channel. See, I can kind of taste that Coke, but then some things I can't. So it's strange. Okay, cool, cool. So I feel that hopefully the next 2 or 3 days, hopefully I'll stop sweating. Hopefully the cough will go away. And really the cough, the sweating, and the headaches. That's pretty much it. I do still feel kind of disorientated, right? As far as like kind of out of it a little bit. So, I remember it hit me big before. Like I was like I couldn't even think. Like it's Tuesday, right? A week ago, I felt like shit. But I feel also uh I wasn't feeling as bad Tuesday as I was Wednesday or Thursday. So I think in the comparison of all these days, I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were probably my worst. But see, by Friday, by Friday, I was on my way back to the States. And I was in Newark Friday. And then Saturday, I flew out and got back here and quarantined here. But um, I think those were the worst days: Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday, I mean, I still felt bad, but maybe it was psychological. Um, I noticed another thing too. I didn't really mean your heart beats faster, rapid heartbeat, and that's one of the things, and that kind of makes you think like, what the fuck is it really doing to your heart? Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? You know, is this some kind of neuro bio weapon that somebody made up and the shit got out of hand? You know what I mean? Tachycardia. What's tachycardia? Educate me, Jack, because I definitely want to know what that term means. Fast heartbeat, yeah, definitely, definitely, because that's what I know is now. I think that's went away. I don't. It's not like doom, 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 doom. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? And I think that affected my sleep those days too. I couldn't really stay asleep because either I would get up or, couldn't stay asleep or, body aches or whatever or sweats, or the body ache will cause I'll move over to another side or position. Yeah, it's jacked up. It's jacked up. um, this Coke's good. This because I haven't had a Coke in a long time. So you felt like Canelo will feel against Better Bay. No shit. Better B's a beast, dude. You know, this Better Beef is like a wild maniac. You know, but I feel that all the things that led up, I would feel a lot better the if these vaccines were approved, if they would approve the vaccines. That means they have faith in them enough to, if it does people harm, they can pay people for compensation. And I think that's the reason why they haven't, because they don't want to be responsible to paying anybody, which it's like, yo, you're pushing people, encouraging people to get vaccines. You're getting people to push and encourage vaccines, but then yet you don't want to regulate it towards the Food Drug Administration. I don't get that. Why doesn't the FDA want to touch this? That's my only problem with it. But what I have done, I'm going to take two tests Friday. One is to test for to see if Swanson Francis, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. One, I'm going to check for the COVID to see if it's still there. And the second test is going to be the antibodies test. So I'm going to take that. So, so I can see if the amount of antibodies that I've built up from this. Now, see, I believe this is what I believe, people. When people overcome COVID, they create antibodies, and I believe what the problem is now. They're not really pushing the antibodies test because they want people to get the vaccine, and I think they don't want them to do that because they want people to rather take the vaccine than to get tested for like plasma and stuff like that. I don't know which easiest or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I mean, it's like a lot of people that just don't want to take it. Simple. If they start giving the vaccines to our children with the rest of their shots, then okay, everyone will be more confident getting it. Yeah. And Jack, I mean, I just feel they like if it's that great, like the doctors claim it is, well, show us, make it, approve it. Just approve it. Like if it's that great, approve it. That's all you need to do. And I'm not a conspiracist. I see stuff and I'm like, okay, if it's too many red flags, for one, they came out quick. This shit came out quick. But for two, it's like, all right, why is the FDA? Because I mean, quick, like the FDA is very quick to get something approved, especially when it's like this. But this is like the biggest thing going right now, the vaccines. Look, we got three different vaccines, right? Or that's what they call it. We have three different AIDS, COVID AIDS. That's what they should really call it. COVID AIDS that help us um, with symptoms, like anti-COVID symptom or an anti-COVID symptom shot. They should call it that. Don't call it a vaccine then. Because when people hear vaccines, vaccines are something that helps you fights or just destroys you, stops you altogether from getting something like polio shot and all. We get all that shit when we're kids. We get all that when we're kids. When we're born, they give you that because they know that has worked through a huge study of people. Smallpox and things. That's why you don't have shit like that because we're vaccinated. But you just really just can't call that a vaccine if for one people die, for two people that get it and they're still catching COVID. And they're saying, well, it's for the symptoms. Okay, it's cool. That's for the symptoms. But at the end of the day, it's like, is it how do you know it's really helping people? That's the thing. But you can rest assured on, I think I know they did a study that some that took like 100%, I think 100% or 95%, no one's died. So that's a good thing. So, and if that's the case, it's like, okay, have confidence in this, you know, believe in scientists and allow these scientists to make this approved. And that's the problem. See, if I keep hearing and keep reading, when I get a feed from ABC News that, hey, a person fully vaccinated died, okay, that's not going to, that's, then you hear one saying, "Oh, I wish I would have took it," and some guy died of five in Vegas. I know you guys heard that, but it was a guy that died in Vegas. He was a father of five, and he was sitting there. He got sick, and then he was like, "I should have took the shot." Well, okay, that's something to make you say, "Damn, maybe I should get the shot," you know, because he wanted it and he didn't have it. So I don't want to be like that guy. And, he had five kids, God bless his soul. So I'm gonna get the shot. So you hear that, you hear news like that, you're like, okay, cool. I think I'll get the shot, whatever it is, Moderna or Pfizer, or whatever. But then you hear from the same source, Nikki Blue Eyes, Austin, Counterpunched to you, baby. Um, you hear from the same source in the same news, hey, another fully vaccinated person died. You're like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, don't scare people. Don't scare people because it's almost like, okay, you don't know how that person died. Just because the person was fully vaccinated don't mean they died of that. So, but then you hear that though, like a fully vaccinated person died. Give me an example, right? All right. Fully vaccinated. I just put FULL. And look what it popped up. Fully vaccinated people died. I'm like, what the fuck? From COVID? You know what I mean? That's not. Okay. Okay. First top stories. DPH reports death rate among fully vaccinated individuals. Okay. Now, Boston. HNS. 100 of the nearly 4.3 million people fully vaccinated in Massachusetts have died of COVID-19, a rate of 0.002%, according to state data on breakthrough cases published Tuesday. The Department of Health tracked a cumulative 7,700 confirmed COVID-19 infections amongst those fully vaccinated in the Bay State of Saturday 31st, representing 0.18% of the population vaccinated. Saturday accounts reflect, okay, how much, motherfucker? How much is it? 100 people who died from the virus. And those numbers include 34 new breakthrough hospitalizations and 9 additional deaths among those fully vaccinated tracked in the past week. um, see, my thing is, this is my thing. That ain't terrible. That's not terrible. Um, but then here's the thing. I don't want to be an insensitive motherfucker thinking like that's still 100 people died that fully vaccinated. That's why I'm not just this, oh, let's get vaccinated. Because see, you still have to keep in mind that there is a chance you can die from COVID-19 even if you have the COVID, even if you have the vaccine. All right, I want people to know that. And this is just one area. So 100 people in that fully vaccinated. Yeah, 100 of the nearly 4.3 million people in Massachusetts have died of COVID-19. Fully vaccinated, mind you. So, Kurt, glad to see you getting back to normal. Psycho Crusher, I'm trying, man. You know, and it's like, I just, I'm also concerned because I'm like, shit, it would be my luck because I'm not a needle guy. I'm not a flu shot guy. I'm a natural guy. I like natural remedies. I like things naturally, so COVID, hey, if my body's naturally getting rid of it, I have no vaccine or aid to help except for vitamins and eating and drinking fluid and stuff like that. That's all I have. That's all like I have. Okay, Kurt, don't be afraid of the vaccine. Too much scaremongering going on. What's right for you and those that have sadly passed away from this virus and fully vaccinated more than likely don't live healthy. I hope not. I hope it's something else with that. I didn't read that in this situation. You know, that would make me feel a little better. Like, yo, my one, about shit. 50 of these 100 motherfuckers were crackheads. The other 50 had a bunch of shit going on with them, But if they're just random people, that's just kind of like a draw. It's like it doesn't give me faith in it. But then these are the things that pop up. You know what I mean? And this is not from bullshit. This is like from CNN. You know what I'm saying? This is not from like some bullshit, something you catch on your Action Alley going to your grocery store, and the next article is UFOs invade the White House and shit like that. Healthy eating, exercise regularly, you will be fine. So okay, Nikki, I know you're in the hospital industry, right? So would you, for a guy that takes vitamins and stuff like that, a natural guy that hates me, what would you recommend for me? Because I'm taking um, um, I'm taking a COVID test Friday, but I'm also taking a antibodies test. What would you recommend for me? Breakthrough COVID cases amongst those fully vaccinated are rising in Colorado. See, here's another one. Okay, well, if there is my mother's best friend ex-husband just died from COVID, and a week ago my cousin caught it 2 days ago. Okay, so Breakthrough COVID cases amongst the fully vaccinated are rising. Well, see, if they're rising in Colorado, see, the narrative is, hey, well, the people that aren't vaccinated, those are the ones that's catching it. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, well, according to CPR News, um, this is the percentage of COVID-19 infections amongst fully vaccinated Coloradians grew sharply in July, prompting Government Gerald Polis to ask federal authorities to speed authorization of a booster shot for older adults, while still making up to 3% of all COVID-19 infections in the state since January 1st. The so-called breakthrough cases are infections amongst people fully vaccinated were 20% of all identified cases in the first 3 weeks of July in the state. Those 3 weeks encountered more than 35% of the breakthrough cases recorded that the state since the start of the year. There's increasing evidence that despite being vaccinated, you can still spread the virus even though you yourself might not have symptoms. Okay. And so you might spread it to others who are unvaccinated, who could then have very severe symptoms, Polis said, urging Coloradoans to get vaccinated. I know we're all very tired of this virus. We're really in the final phases. Cool. Most importantly, we have a highly effective tool to combat it. Okay. Well, because I mean, my father is I talked to him and I told him yesterday. Here's to help you buy some orange juice or whatever, KFC. Hopefully you can taste it this time. Psycho Crusher, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Hopefully I can. I had some KFC yesterday and I really didn't taste it. I tasted some of it, like I could kind of taste the meat, but I know like it wasn't the way it's supposed to be. But thank you for the love, bro. Appreciate you. Nikki, you got back to me. You getting me something printed out? What do you got, Doc? Give me my own personal nurse over here. But I feel that you know I would feel a lot better if it was FDA approved. I would. You know what I mean? Because see, then the government is taking it in their hands. Now you have somebody that's accountable for this shit. Not just, hey, take it because you're scared. That's all it really means. Take this because you're scared. Take this because you're concerned. Take this because you want to help. Cool. But then if something happens to you, you go through something, somebody dies that took it, there's nobody accountable. It's just something it was because they'll tell you quick it wasn't approved by the FDA. Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that right now. So but I'm going to I bought some oh okay. I bought some NyQuil. Here we go. I can only recommend do what's right for you, Kurt. I don't know your body and mind. So if you're not 100% sure on what to do, don't do something you're not sure on. In other words, what did you take? Yeah. But do you take this flu shot in advance? Because maybe people that take flu shots their body can adjust different. I just don't want to freak out or do something that really, if I didn't need it, then you took something and you're like, damn. Excuse me. And then it's to the point you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. Dude, I really wish I would have never took that shit, man. But but I feel that I would love something that was more natural. You know what I mean? I would like if they said, "Hey, honey, or certain honey from certain region." Yes, Kurt, me and my son and partner take the flu shot every year. Yeah, you're like my father. 'Cause my father takes it every year. And he got sick last year. I mean, and I don't know if he caught COVID because, you back then he was sick for like 3 weeks. And he was like, I'm trying to stay away from people because I really feel sick. He said he lost taste and smell. I'm like, dude, you probably had COVID last fucking year. And he was like, no, I took it was the flu. Because then, see, people don't talk about the flu no more. And I kind of wonder why. And I'm thinking, okay, did the flu and the corona have a child and his new name is Delta? Be like Tracker. Down Corona and the flu. They had a baby. The damn name is Delta. I remember when we had the Ebola outbreak and no one was this scared like with COVID. Well, it didn't break out like that either. Didn't fucking break out like COVID. But I've seen that, like the way that shit looked, that scared me. I was like, Ebola, oh God. You see how that shit looked? It looked like a stone person from whatchamacallit. I prefer plant-based products, Kurt. It really takes care of the body and health. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. But tomorrow, I'll probably get up, do some couple vids. Then I'll go. I'll eat breakfast, and then I'll try a jump rope. You know, I ran a little bit today, not like I did the day before. I really didn't feel as good today as I did the day before. Um, because I know Sunday I felt really good. I felt great Sunday. But like now, it's like I didn't feel that well. Okay, so. Uh, but no, man, just keeping you guys up. I think that I had a lot of like congestion today, which was weird, and I think I had like a sinus headache, and I think because of that, I pray you get a negative result tomorrow. Nikki, it's Friday, so thank you for your prayers, because I need to get home, but then I want to be safe, so I'm kind of like staked out. Right, it's kind of like a vacation, away from a vacation, away from that. You know what I mean? But still, I really want to get home. You know, when you get back to 100% and you return to your job, you should ask him to make a new show called The Walking Kurt. I'm not working on The Walking Dead anymore. The Walking Dead's over. I had a role and something happened. Nothing bad in the sense of production, but I had a role in it. So stay tuned for early parts of season 7. But other than that, that would be cool. The Walking Kurt, but no, just keeping you guys updated. I feel okay. Cough still there. I've had a sweet tooth though. I don't know if that means anything. I got a freaking donut. I got some gas today because I needed some, and then like I seen this donut and I wanted it and I got it. People all looking at me all crazy because I got a mask on. Because in Texas nobody's wearing this shit. I'm like, yo, you know, like respect my distance, right? But no, just keeping you guys in a loop. I hope you guys stay safe. Stay out of people's face. Keep your distance. Uh, wear some real mask. I think what happened to me, I was wearing a wrap outside. Yeah, I'm allowed outside my room. Yeah, sure. But you know, like everything, like no one comes in here. So no one comes in here. But if I put something outside, I spray it like I spray the whole thing down with Lysol. Like my pizza box I got like from a few days ago. I sprayed that whole thing down and then just left it outside. You know what I mean? In California, if you show up, you took the vaccine, you get a free voucher for Krispy Kreme. That's cool. But you would think like two doses, because but like vaccines don't expire, right? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. I'm just counterpunching. But I am a thinker, so I've never been too much of a follower. Okay, cuz over here you literally can't even open your street door. Wow. God of War, they do expire. They do? How long does it take for uh how long does it take for it to expire? Now you guys I said does vaccines expire? Everything popped up of COVID. I didn't even ask about COVID. I asked about vaccines. But anyhow, guys, be safe, be blessed. Love you guys. And I will see you on the next chat. Stay tuned tomorrow for day 8. Um, UK guys, I don't know. It's crazy over here. Maybe that's why our shit's spiking. Maybe that's why you guys is not. But but anyway, I'm about to go to sleep because I just took some of that NyQuil and it's really kicking in. And I'm gonna look at Ray Donovan before I close my eyes. But anyway, guys, you guys been good. Talk to you later. Peace. Oh, by the way, uh, everybody, you got to check that live earlier today. It was amazing. For the guys that missed it, was on. First time I did a live on the original channel. Okay, and it was awesome. Had a good time, man. Had a very good time. Um, I tried to catch some of the Michael Hunter fight, but it was a great time. So whoever just came there, who was here, thank you for coming. If you guys haven't seen it and check out a little bit of it. You look, it was some good stuff. Good stuff. A lot of back and forth, a lot of good questions, a lot of counter punching. You know what I mean? Check that out if you have the time. But anyway, that's what I wanted to drop to you before I sign off, and I'm signing off. Peace.